Thank you, Ryan, for giving us an overview of the UK. Hello, everyone. My name is Harvey Zumba, and I will be presenting the labor and political organization in the United Kingdom. First, let's dive into the political organization aspect. One question many people may ask is, how exactly do elections in the UK work? Being able to see how other nations do their elections could shed light on a new understanding of how different the elections could be. With my vast research on the political organization in the UK, I will explain to you the type of government in the UK, the steps leading to the election, and the political parties involved in the election. Before we go into depth on how elections actually work, let's talk about what kind of government the UK has. The UK is known to be a constitutional monarchy. A constitutional monarchy, as defined by Britannica, is a system of government in which a monarch shares power with a constitutionally organized government. The monarch may be the de facto head of state or a purely ceremonial leader. In the case of the UK, the monarch is used purely as a ceremonial leader, and the government is run by Parliament. In the UK, the elections start with each of the 650 constituencies. A constituency is an area whose voters elect a representative into a legislative body. Then, an MP gets elected from each constituency by getting the most votes and becomes part of the legislation. When all seats are filled, the party with the most MPs would be invoked into the House of Commons. The party that reaches 326 MPs wins the majority election and then has one of them become Prime Minister. If no party reaches 326 MPs, then there is a hung parliament. In a hung parliament, the Prime Minister that was in office previously stays in office. As you can see, there are several political parties in the UK government. According to a New York Times article written by Megan Spezia, Conservative and Labour parties are Britain's largest. Several smaller parties are running candidates. These smaller parties include the Scottish National Party, the Liberal Democrats, and the UK Independence Party. If one party wins more than half of the parliamentary seats, it will form the government, and its leader will become the Prime Minister. In the graph above, you can see where each party stands on views. Libertarians believe that personal freedom should be maximized, while authoritarians believe that authority should always be obeyed and should have the highest power. We also have the spectrum of left and right. The left tends to seek social justice through social and economic policies, while the right defends private property and capitalism. As shown above, the Labour Party leans left and is libertarian. On the other hand, the Conservative leans right and is highly authoritarian. Now that I went over the type of government in the UK, the steps leading to the election, and the political parties involved in the election, I'll now go into the labor organization, where I will talk about the trade unions and management in the UK. Trade unions consist of a group of employees whose goal is to improve working conditions. According to Unison National, nearly 7 million people in the UK belong to a trade union. Union members include nurses, school meal staff, hospital cleaners, professional footballers, shop assistants, teaching assistants, bus drivers, engineers, and apprentices. Although trade unions are illegal in some countries, in the UK, trade unions have a unique status in law which provides them with special rights. Employers in the UK have to work with unions to address workplace issues. As stated by Larry Elliott, trade union membership in the UK has increased for the 4th year in a row, with official figures showing a rise of 118,000 during the severe economic downturn of 2020. The recent pandemic contributed and exposed the job insecurities that many workers faced, which is why many decided to join labor unions in this crisis. By turning to labor unions, people are able to protect their rights at the workplace and secure their jobs. Therefore, unions in the UK play a vital role in helping the country recover from the pandemic since they support good working conditions across Britain. Next up, I will talk about the management conducted in the UK. Respect at the workplace is valued in the UK, no matter what rank you belong to. Workers are expected to come on time and be prepared for meetings, and therefore they play an important role at work and are valued by their managers. According to the article Cross-Cultural Management Guide, United Kingdom, in the UK, even though traditional organizations may be somewhat hierarchical, there is a sense that most people in the company have an important role to play and are valued for their input. Therefore, managers lose no respect by consulting employees to gather background information and or by sharing the decision-making process. In the UK, the managers that recognize the expertise and knowledge that employees bring to the workplace are the most productive managers. These are some of my references used for my information. Thank you all for listening, and up next will be Alfonso with oral and nonverbal communication.